Alrighty guys, I wanted to give you a better walkthrough on the Microcamper here. I'll just walk through everything I've done on it. We've made some upgrades to it, finished it out slightly. Still a little bit more to go, but it's really doing good for us as we've been camping through the summer. And yeah, let's get the walkthrough started. So up front here, we've got two 30-pound propane tanks. The reason I added two 30-pound propane tanks is mainly for tongue weight. We might have 75 pounds of tongue weight. Still something I got to work on. I want to get a toolbox here so I can put gear on the tongue for a little bit more weight, just because the kitchen is so heavy in the back. It does have the automatic changeover regulator in there. We've got two AGM batteries currently. I've got that monitored with a Victron Smart Shunt that I can Bluetooth to my phone so I can keep an eye on my battery usage while we're out camping. I've got a little storage pipe there. That's for my little floor mat. The tongue jack, just crank up tongue jack. I do have a wheel option that I use regularly. Like I said, 75 pounds of tongue weight. I can pick this thing and move it, but sometimes it's easier just to put the wheel on, to wheel it around and put it whichever direction I want in our campsites. I went with a full metal roof, so I don't have to worry about any leaks ever happening up there. Inside the cabin here, you can see I've got two reading lights. They've got some nice blue lights on them for night light ambiance. Turn that on. These lights are adjustable. They get brighter and dimmer. Just a touch lamp. They do have USB chargers on each of them, which I have these little USB fans, and we can hook our phones up to them when we're charging. This bed folds up. This is a common configuration that I use so that I've got some totes that I can put here, some gear that I'll put when we're traveling. That way, again, I've got more of that weight in front of the axle. One thing I really didn't take into consideration when I was building this trailer was how far forward the axle is and how much weight is going to be in the rear kitchen. So any gear I put right there, and of course that helps the tongue weight up there. Bed's pretty easy to make. It actually folds up into a little mini couch, so if it's storming out, I can fold this up and we can have a place to chill. I do have a small, very small 12-volt TV that I'm going to mount in the back there. As you can see, I put this shelf in with the mesh storage bins. We put our clothes and some gear in there. I've got some 110 power if I am plugged in, and then my electric box there. As you can see here, there's access to the back side of the refrigerator. That's all sealed off, so no worry about the carbon monoxide getting inside the sleeping cabin. This right here, I have a diesel heater that plugs into the side of the wall for the colder seasons, and that thing heats us out of this trailer. I do have some curtains that my mom is making me. It's actually done. I just have to go pick those up. Nice airflow with the big windows here, and then we've got the 4-speed fan with the cover on top of it, so we really do have good airflow. A little light right here, so I've got the option for red light at nighttime and then the bright light when we need that. Got little storage bins on either side. Also got some hooks on either side. As you can see, I hooked my keys right there to that. I do have an emergency a weather radio, so anytime we go boondocking, if we don't have cell service, I can listen to the weather. The fender here So I made that out of a 55-gallon drum. If you watched my short video I did on that, I cut a 55-gallon drum in half, and it was perfect for these particular tires. I did upgrade the springs, and I did a flip on them to get a little bit more clearance, because the spring was mounted, or the axle was mounted on top of the spring. So it gave me a little bit more clearance, and I can store this is our shoe tote that I store under the trailer when we're camping. Just because we don't have much space inside there, we take our shoes off, put them in the tote, seal them up, throw them under the trailer. This is the diesel heater attachment here. So this door opens up. I can plug the duct to the diesel heater into there. And then this is a 12-volt port that the diesel heater plugs into, runs off the batteries. We got lights on either side of the trailer, orange lights to keep the bugs away. On the roof, I did attach a few hooks on the four corners, just for, those are mainly for strapping the tarp up, and that way it's got a solid, secure, I'm not tying ropes to random stuff. I've got these loops here for that. It's just a fridge vent for the roof. I did have to put an air dam on that for driving down the road. In the back side here, so that's the fridge intake, so the air can go up through there and up through the roof. Here's the back side of the trailer. You can see my drain right there for the sink. These doors open up. I like this one because we can pull into a Meijer parking lot or whatever, and I can open that door up, put our groceries inside the fridge there without having to mess with anything else. Nice access to that. All right, the big door here, I had a smaller latch system on that, which kept coming undone going down bouncy roads. So and then this, thankfully I had this on there because that was the only thing holding the doors closed when we were driving. So I ended up putting a bigger locking system on the door here. This one's nice because it drops down deep into the little shelf here, and that won't come unlatched when we're traveling anymore. I put a towel rack on the door there. I've got a 3-burner cooktop. I've got a little sink here. I ended up buying a fish cleaning table where I can attach the exterior shower hose to the fish cleaning table outside to help do dishes a little more efficiently. This works in a pinch. I've washed dishes in it a few times now. It's really small and congested in here. I've got a couple of storage racks up here. Same light that I had inside the cabin. So we've got the dual red and white. If it's nighttime, just turn the red light on. Easy on the eyes. Got a paper towel holder. I've got some electronic stuff here. So 110 again if we're plugged in. I've got my pump switch here. I've got the on-demand water heater here. Not a big fan of that. I kind of like the tank system better. With the little amount of water we use in this trailer, it's not very efficient. So that may get changed out. I don't know yet. This right here, so I realize this is a TV booster, but it's got the 12-volt plug in here, and that's what we use. I don't have a TV or an antenna in the trailer, so that doesn't get used. I just use that to plug in a 12-volt port to charge our phones or for the fairy lights. A little bit of storage underneath the sink here. I got some odds and ends. This is the hose that goes down into my freshwater tank. I've got some corner protectors that'll go on the corners of the doors when I have my tarp set up. That way those doors aren't ripping holes in there. I've got some propane lines that go in there, bug spray, some of that stuff. Just lightweight stuff because I want to try to keep as much weight out of the rear of this trailer as possible. I do have access there. There's a panel that comes off, access to the water heater and pump and the electrical system, backside of the electrical system. On the side of the trailer here, So I've got just my regular 110 plug if we've got park power, or when I've got it in the garage plugged in and charging the batteries up. My freshwater port. So I don't have a tank in this trailer. What I use is a 7-gallon jug. The pump pulls right from this. Just because we use such little water, no need to have a full tank system in this. Again, the water heater that I'm not a fan of, that will probably get changed out. I may end up dropping down and buying a Truma system, or just going with a regular 6-gallon water heater. I don't like this thing. Outdoor shower hooks up to that curly hose. Like I said, use it for a shower, use it for rinsing your feet, use it for washing dishes at the fish table. Thing works great. And then on this side, we've got the emergency escape window as well for airflow. Light on this side for the missus, and door. That way we've got full access to both sides. That way we're not having to crawl all over each other. Sometimes that gets interesting though. And that's basically it. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. Pretty knowledgeable with RVs, so yeah, hit me up in the comments with any questions. Some of your favorite camping spots, I'll definitely take those. And yeah, we'll see you down the road.